What's going on, everybody? All right, so today I want to talk about the 3 reasons I like Optimus Prime when it comes to the Transformers. As always, hit that subscribe and let's get into it. Look, if you're a Transformers fan and you love Optimus Prime, I'm sure you have your reasons. And it doesn't matter from what universe or what version of Optimus, he's just Optimus. All right, so the reasons why I like him is 1, because he's a leader. 2, because he's brave, and 3, because he's a badass. These are the 3 reasons why I really like him. And being a leader, Optimus Prime has compassion. Even though he's a leader, he still leads the squad, the team, to whatever they have to do, and regardless what they have to face in whatever mission, and he always gets the job done. And it's awesome to see that Optimus Prime has that heart, if you want to say. And even though he's a leader, he doesn't let that power get to his head. And he doesn't want to always be the one, well, it's all about him, unlike Megatron. But Optimus Prime, he's understanding, he's compassionate. But at the same time, this all makes him a great leader because he's always trying to keep up and have his team together in whatever mission that they're facing. That's something that's very important for any leader to be able to do. Now, him being brave is something that also compensates, and it adds more to his leadership because, again, his braveness towards whatever situation, in whatever mission, he's always going to carry it out and get it done, regardless of what happens. He's even willing to put his own life on the line. And if he has to, he will be taken out because that's what a true leader does in whatever situation, especially in when, you're in a war situation. It just makes you much more, you're down for the cause. And that's something that Optimus Prime always has done. And whatever version in whatever universe, he always does that. And it's incredible to see that. He's just so brave that takes him and it makes him into the next one, which is a badass. Regardless of what version you might like, look, let's face it, he's a badass because he does what he has to do at all costs, and it's awesome. Seeing him in the cartoons, seeing him in the live action, it's just incredible to see how Optimus is. And then he always comes out with his cannon, his blaster, and just starts taking out whatever, Decepticons or all these bad ones and just kicking ass. Honestly, it's just badass to see that, and every time that him and Bumblebee always talk, they have that connection, and, it's just like, a dad with the son. And, again, his braveness, his leadership, it all comes into play, and it just puts Optimus even much more up there. And I appreciate that because honestly, Optimus just is one of those characters that in the Transformers brand, it doesn't matter what version he is, he's always going to be the same and have that heart. And as always, when he's about to get everybody together, with his famous line that he always says, Autobots, roll out. It doesn't get any more badass than that. This is what I wanted to talk about today. Drop your comments. I want to hear what you have to say. Who's your favorite Transformer? Whether it's an Autobot, a Decepticon, a Maximal, or whatever it is, drop your comments. Hit that subscribe. And until next time.